welcome to the 17th Rod and Roses Parade. Like to make sure that you keep your children off the street. We don't want them to get hurt, but we want them to see the parade and enjoy it. Like to thank you all for coming out, and I don't know if you had a chance to see the car show. It was an outstanding car show, and it's just going to be like the parade, another outstanding event. So thank you for coming. We're going to be up here to announce that this year the parade is going to come from my right to the left, not the other way around. We like to change it so you don't get all, so we can confuse you once in a while. My name is Nilo Fanucchi, and my co-announcer here is, of course, known by everybody as Peter By.
Yeah.
Thank you, and of course everybody knows Nilo. So let's have a round of applause for him. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And you read that just exactly like I wrote it.
Yeah, but I left out the part about being most excellent. Sorry, should I have not done that?
No, next time.
Oh, next time. Most excellent. Or I'll put that in. Let's hear it for the cleanup crew. They have the dirtiest job on the planet.
Yeah, but they do it so well.
Some of the happiest people are some of the dirtiest people. And they're volunteering to do this.
There's not enough money to pay them, that's what it is. As in tradition, we always start with the color guard, and we will all stand and take your hat off and hold your heart to it. We look at the flag, and the color guard this year is made up of veterans from all the wars, marching in Carpinteria for over 40 years. Marching today are Joe Escarino, he's the Air Force. Lorenzo Martinez, Navy Corpsman with the Marines in Korea. Joe Gonzalez, Army. Richard Russell, Army. Barry Echtignap, Submarine Commander. And Dan Willis, Army. And Darrell Johnston, Air Force. They are just making the turn. I'll tell you when to stand up.
And doing the slow crawl down the street, let's welcome driving a 1966 Chevy Nova. This is Ed Katz. Hey Ed, how you doing? Welcome, great looking car, 66 Chevy Nova. Come on, let's hear that thing. Guzzle a little bit there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Give us a little gun there.
Yeah, there we go. And now look at this beautiful, beautiful hot rod. This is a 1932 Ford two-door Roadster being driven by Robert and Mary Smith from North Carolina. This is the first time they've been entered in the Rods and Roses. And congratulations to the two of them. This is their 34th wedding anniversary today.
Wow.
Let's hear it.
Now with the color guard approaching, would you please stand in honor of our flag?
And a reminder to all veterans, even if you happen to be in civilian attire, all veterans may salute.
We salute you and we thank you for what you have done. Joining us now are the members of the Carpinteria Boy Scout Troop 50 and Carpinteria Cub Scouts Pack 50. They are sponsored by the Carpinteria Community Church. Troop 50 Scout Master is Todd Bailey.
This is the Pipe and Drum Corps, a volunteer element of the Santa Barbara Sheriff's Department. Formed back in 2007, it's the only law enforcement pipe band between LA and San Francisco. Instruction is provided free of charge by Pipe Major Bob Guthrie if you're interested in learning how to play and to participate. The drum sergeant is Alan Wood.
The Carpinteria of the Year, John Serta.
Woo!
Driven by Tom Laguerre, and his private time is spent dedicated to our community. Okay, here we go. He served as Carpinteria High School's student body president, where he was recognized for his leadership abilities and organizational skills.
Now, I think that is Diego Nuevas, is that right? Hi there, Diego. 8 years old. This is his 6th Carpinteria parade. Thanks, Diego. Let's help give him a big hand. Looking good.
Kinderkirk is a non-profit faith-based preschool in Carpinteria. They are demonstration outdoor classroom sites, green care site, and have been serving children and their families in Carpinteria for 35 years. Thank you. Help of Carpinteria is an all-volunteer, non-profit organization that provides transportation to our non-driving Carpinteria residents. Representing the 86 help volunteers are Judy Goodbody, Pat Kaiser, Renee Hennon, Rosemary Looney. To volunteer as a dispatcher or a driver or to make a reservation for a ride, call help at the number on the car.
Let's welcome the Future Farmers of America. This year celebrating 60 years of Future Farmers in Carpinteria. The FFA thanks the Carpinteria community for all their involvement in their programs and for their continued support. And we thank FFA for their hard work and dedication to the rich history of not only the agriculture in our valley, but to the restoration of some of these wonderful tractors of the years gone by. Thank you much.
Riding in the Metropolitan Transit District shuttle are the City of Carpinteria council members, staff, and their families.
Woo!
Hi, Brad. Hi, Greg.
Patty.
Up next are parent, teachers, and students from the Howard School, the oldest private school in all of Santa Barbara County, having just celebrated its 100th birthday. Their preschool through 8th grades, along with all of the teachers and staff, wish everyone a safe and very relaxed 4th of July. Let's hear it for the Howard School.
Nice looking group. Friends of Bates Beach is a non-profit corporation that runs the neighborhood beach watch at Bates Beach, also known as North Rincon, just south of Carpinteria. They have been members of the Chamber of Commerce for the past 7 years. They are also advocates. The restoration of the clothing optional section at the northern end of the beach.
Let's welcome Head Start, Community Action Commission of Santa Barbara County, providing services to over 10,000 low-income people throughout the county. Its biggest program is Head Start, serving more than 1,100 children ages 0 to 5 every year countywide. And marching today are the Carpinteria Head Start students, parents, and teachers.
Coming up is Rotary International, is an international service organization whose stated purpose is to bring together business and professional leaders in order to provide humanitarian services and encourage high ethical standards in all vocations and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Joining us from the Noon Rotary Club of Carpinteria are Lynn Graff, Dave Bladel, Meredith McCurry, Pat Kistler, who is now the incoming president, Roland Rotz, and Paul Wright.
Flag for you.
And Arizabel Jessel and Adriana Morales. They are the Interact students.
Let's welcome the Boys and Girls Club and their Boys and Girls Club Indian Tackle football team. The mission of the Boys and Girls Club is to enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, responsible citizens. The Tackle Football is a program offered by the Boys and Girls Club that fosters this mission and upholds a proud tradition as it prepares players for Warrior football. The Boys and Girls Club appreciates your continued support of all of their kids in the Tackle Football program.
Michael Roberts, who is General MacArthur, returns for the 5th straight years with his friend Bob Gordon, who is riding the Navy Jeep, a World War II reaction friend. Herman Fowler also returns driving a World War II era truck and upholds a proud tradition of its prepared players of the driving a 3/4 ton truck with a 50 caliber machine gun. Don't anybody louse up because that thing is loaded. They are paying tribute to all veterans.
Now we have the past Carpinterians of the year riding in the all-electric Seaside Shuttle. Our past Carpinterians, Fred Lemire, Donna Lemire, Karen Graff with her daughter Lauren Graff, and Lauren's good friend Rachel Moreno, who is visiting, Martha Hickey with great-grandsons Kyle Connor and Cody Banks, and Joe Vasquez, along with Wade and Roxanne Nomura and Betty Brown. Oh, and I left somebody out of that list. Let's hear it for Nilo Fanucchi as a past Carpinterian of the year. Yeah.
Thank you.
How could I have done that? Here come the canines. The coastal canines love to show their patriotic pride, marking regular appearances in the Independence Day and holiday parades. The dogs are always a crowd favorite. And some of the dogs that are walking today, they're actually therapy dogs. Truly, man's best friend.
HopeNet of Carpinteria. The mission of HopeNet of Carpinteria is to improve the mental wellness of our residents and to lessen the number of attempts and completed suicides in our community through information, support, training, and advocacy. We hope to create a stronger safety net. Members of the board of directors of HopeNet of Carpinteria that are attending today include City Councilman Fred Shaw, Becky Norton, Betty Sanchez, Martha Flores, Roberta Littman, and Amarita Salm. And thank you for what you do.
It's Robo the Clown. And it wouldn't be a Carpinteria parade without Robo.
Hey, Robo.
Hi, Robo. How are you? Welcome. Good to have you here.
The Carpinteria lifeguard works tirelessly every day to keep all of us safe at our world's safest beach. They join us today with their rescue boat being towed by Matt Roberts.
Let's hear it for the junior Carpinteria Junior Lifeguards.
You're not Matt Roberts.
Paul Medell.
Instead of driving, it is Paul Medell doing the driving.
Thank you, Paul. And making their way down the avenue, the Little Firecrackers, consisting of brothers Zachary and Jacob Smith-Lammer and Vanessa Rodriguez. They love being a part of the Carpinteria spirit. Zachary is 6, and this is his 4th appearance in the Independence Day Parade. Jacob is 3 years old, and this is his 3rd appearance in the parade. Vanessa is 8, and this is her 1st appearance in the parade. Sounds to me like there will be plenty more to come. Happy 4th of July from the Little Firecrackers. Nilo, I think we found the perfect car with the perfect speed just for you.
Yes, I love that.
You'll
and
never get a ticket.
And it's a convertible, too.
Maybe
I
for
love
going,
that.
maybe for going too slow, but other than that.
The American Cancer Society is dedicated to the elimination of cancer as a major health problem by saving lives, diminishing suffering, and preventing cancer through research, education, advocacy, and service. Relay of Life Carpinteria is a family-oriented event where participants enjoy the camaraderie of a team and also raise funds to help eliminate cancer. The event helps communities celebrate cancer survivors, remember loved ones lost, and fight back against the disease. Visit relayforlife.org to sign up today.
Now we celebrate Independence Day with the Carpinteria Valley Chamber of Commerce. On with board chairs Terry Hickey Banks and Jim Drain, being driven by David Powdrell in that beautiful red BMW convertible. In addition to being board co-chair, Terry is the president of Hickey Brothers Land Company, Inc., and the past Carpinterian of the Year. Jim Drain is the owner of 4J Drain Construction right here in Carpinteria. And Terry and Jim wish everyone a most enjoyable Independence holiday. If you'll bring it around again, we'd all like to go for a ride, Jim.
Yeah, that's...
So just get down to the end of the street, drop them off, and come on back.
And join us now is Lady Liberty, as represented by Rebecca Franklin, marching to celebrate the spirit of America. Happy 4th of July, and Lady Liberty.
Hey, Rebecca.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
It's always a treat to see the Curtis Studio of Dance, which is a multidisciplinary school of performing arts, being in this parade each and every year, dedicated to providing a quality dance education, whether your desire is to make a career of dance or just to enjoy yourself. The studio was established in 1973 and just celebrated their 41st year. They perform the annual dance productions Toyland and Peace, Love, and Dance at the Marjorie Luke Theater, where all the dancers perform beautifully. There are some wonderful summer workshops being offered, so give the studio a call or drop by. Happy 4th of July from the Curtis Studio of Dance.
41 years they've been a leading group in all our parades, and they go all the way from 16 down to 3 years old. And so nice to have you all. Let's give them a real round of applause, folks. They're wonderful. Where is it? Number what? Okay. Carol Nichols, a beauty consultant. Did I get the right one? There you go.
Hey, John.
25. Jackie Williams with Seascape Realty. Robin. Okay. From Sunburst Printers, David Hembach. From Keller and Williams Realty, Debbie Stevens with the Rotary Club of Carpinteria. Jamie Brown from Lavender Court, Sandy Evans with Kinderkirk, Lynn Henderson with Shepherd Place Apartments, Sarah Hippo with Forever Young Skin, Dennis Holtman with Help of Carpinteria, Stephen Joyce of World Ventures, and Sabrina Krantz with Union Bank Investment Services, Kathy Omelia with America Senior Benefits, and the Caitlin Patton with Rincon Events and Zoo. The whole life born and raised in true Carpinteria. Ambassadors are the vital assets of the Chamber with outreach to prospective and new members, staffing Chamber events, and getting the word out to all the businesses. They thank you for your continued support.
The horses are very impatient, so you may start up again. We have some very special guests this year. This is the Los Padre Trail Riders, a group of Santa Barbara County equestrians dedicated to the maintenance, development, and advancement of trails, trail use, and horseback riding, promoting good horsemanship, fellowship, and good relations between horse owners and property owners in the county. They also do a number of parades throughout the year, and several of their members also belong to Equine Evac, a nonprofit group that helps during emergencies or natural disasters to evacuate horses or other animals as necessary. So we thank you, Los Padres Trail Riders, and welcome to Carpinteria.
We close today's parade with the E.J. Harrison, who are proudly serving the city of Carpinteria since 1991. I think we just saw them go by once.
Well, they're back again. These are the kids from the FAA students. Guys, we want to thank you for being on the cleanup crew today. Let's hear it.
This entry is fully automated solid waste and recycled truck used in residential areas of Carpinteria. The truck is powered by liquid natural gas for a cleaner environment. And driving today's truck is David Harrison with his two sons.
And of course, none of our parades would be complete without the Carpinteria Summerlin Fire District. Look at this beautiful truck and everybody on board. Let's give these first responders a Carpinteria round of applause.
And while we're getting ready, this is the end of the parade, let me ask you to join us for a reception celebration celebrating the work produced during the Teen Art Fest days on Saturday, June 28th, 5:30 to 7:30 at the Carp Arts Center following the Rods and Roses Festival and Parade. The Carp Arts Center is right in front of me.
Right across the street.
Yeah. Food, fun, live music with James Geston, and a view of a time-lapse film of the creation of Carp students making waves. John Wolbrandt's mural painting class. So it's right across the street. please go there and enjoy that. And thank you so much for coming. Please drive carefully, and we'll see you again next year.
And just a reminder that the E.J. Harrison truck will make a slow run back up the street as they empty all the trash cans to keep Carpinteria beautiful. So just keep an eye out for that very large truck as it makes its way back up the street. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. And next week, certainly have a wonderful 4th of July.